Hello. So, does anybody have any announcements they want to make before we start?
I do.
Cool.
I know for sure I have one new coach on the call, Jaden. And then I don't know if one of my other new coaches is on here. I'm on my phone right now, so I'm trying to swipe through all the people. But
Cool.
welcome, Jaden.
Welcome. So I have a really awesome announcement. Amanda Pinner. I don't know if she's on here because she's on like a little mini vacay right now, but she just signed up as a coach, and like literally the next day she became Emerald. So on Thursday she'll be an Emerald coach. I'm like really, really proud of her. Any other?
Home too, yeah. I think she's on. I've got a new coach joining us, Janine.
Hello.
Yeah, she's on. Welcome. She was an awesome boot camp challenger that we did, and she showed up every single day. And then I was like, you know what? You should probably do some coaching. So welcome, Janine.
Welcome. I know that we have another new Emerald. Well, it wasn't my girl to shout out, but anyway, guys, I've been gone for like almost 3 weeks or whatever, and even before then I kind of felt some type of way about just like my business and how I've been working and just operating as a human, and I was fine with it for a while. And just because I also like to be happy with where I'm at, and enjoy what I work for. But I enjoyed it for too long, and I'm like, oh my God, 2 years has passed. I am the same rank for 2 years. 2 years has passed. 2 years has passed. You know what I'm saying? Like staying the same. And I just kind of let the old accolades basically make me okay to just stay the same. And so I don't know where you're at with your business, but like it's never okay to stay the same. Because if you think about it, you're never the same. You're either getting better or worse. You're never just the same. And honestly, like, yes, like I'm better than I would have been if I didn't coach ever, but I'm definitely not getting better. So I just was like, why? And I was actually confused. I was thinking to myself, like, why don't I let myself get farther? I know that I'm really like a wicked bad sabotager, how you say it, wicked bad at that. But with time and doing it over and over again, I get a little bit better and a little bit better with that. But I don't know why. I was like kind of believing my own lies or excuses, like the ones I have. Like, guys, what are the lies that you're telling yourself? Like for me, and especially in the beginning, I was like, I'm dumb with computers. That was one of my lies. Like, all you gotta do is YouTube, girl. You know what I mean? Google. Or I'm too shy, or I don't have a big enough following. Like, what is the lie that you are believing to not move forward? And I don't know what the hell mine was. I don't know if I was lying to myself or I think I was just okay with being okay. But the thing is, it's like, how long is that going to last for? It's been 2 years. Time's going to pass regardless. And I always say this in my boot camps, especially, time does not care about your goals. Like it's up to you if you want to work for them or not. Like a time's going to continue to pass, and it's up to you if you want to do something with it. So anyway, I was kind of already feeling that way leaving actually, I'm not going to lie, I was feeling pretty good before I left my little road trip. I was doing my one-on-ones. I was going on lots of corporate beach buddy calls. Actually, I was doing really well. But still, I was still staying the same. I was about to change, and then I went on my vacation, and then it just got worse. And then I got home, and then that's when I was like, God, like I came back to my my office I just built, and my amazing whiteboards, everybody in my downline, it's in there. And I just was like, if I'm gonna like do all this, do all of it, do it. So I actually didn't have calls for the weekend. I got home because obviously I didn't schedule any. So I had like hours to think to myself. And Patrick made me fold my clothes, all of them, because he made new dressers. And he told me I have to fold my clothes, put them in there. And I was like, this is like 2 hours. I don't want to do it. And he said, this is the only time you're going to have like 2 hours to do it. Just do it. So I did it, but I never do things and like do nothing. Like I can't just sit there and not work, you know what I mean? So I was folding clothes, and instead of just doing nothing, listening to music, which will do nothing for my brain, guys. It will do nothing for my business. So I listened to Elizabeth Harkey, her new podcast called Scaling Up. And it's a big, huge thanks to Kyla for posting it on the team page. So thank you so much. The episode that I was talking about that's actually made me do this team call was called, I think it's called like Unlocking Your Potential, but it's episode 21. I would highly suggest it. It's free. It's a podcast. And I'm definitely making podcasts at least, I mean, I have time usually for a full episode, but at least 10 minutes of a podcast every day is going to be part of my new change, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Anyway, so Elizabeth Harkey is the girl version of Keith Callahan. Keith Callahan signed up Elizabeth Harkey 6 years ago or something like that. She has 3 kids. She like lives in the middle of nowhere, has like a farm, millionaire, hardly works. She works the longest amount of hours she would work in a week is 20 hours with Beachbody, and she used to be full-time corporate. So like she is goals. She doesn't have to be on social media all the time. She did all that already. So she, in my opinion, is like, she's a girl version of Keith. She's goals. And so I wanted to listen to that. And like I said, she's a millionaire. All those things are like, oh my God, I would love to not be on my phone all the time. Are you kidding me? And just like live. So I listened to it, and for some reason, like I picked that one. That was the first one I chose. I didn't go with number 1. I picked the potential one because I was like, I definitely know I'm not living up to my potential. So hopefully this will help me. And it helped me like so much. She was saying she's really good at like not talking about Beachbody and stuff on that podcast, but she was talking about how she had like this amazing retreat for her team, which I remember her posting all about. She said she had a mansion in like New Hampshire or something like that with like paddleboard, like yoga paddle boarding, and like it was all catered. It was just like so amazing. People like all high performers from all over. Can somebody write her name in the chat? But high performers from all over going to her retreat. Can I get a sip of this? Oh God, it's empty. Where's Patrick? Going to like talk about like leadership and stuff like that. Anyway, one of the people she flew there. The only reason why I know this guy is because I'm an elite coach, but his name is Kim Carver. And you guys probably recognize him from the Beachbody Champions page, right? Kim Carver, C-I-M Carver. He's like way high up there. Like I feel like it goes Carl Deichler, like now Michael Neiman, and then I feel like then Kim Carver. But anyway, she flew him there, and she said she felt so cool. There was like a mansion, all the people, all the things, and all like the accolades. And then she said that she's been like pretty good friends with Kim for a while now. He's been one of her mentors since she started, because Keith, whatever, introduced him. She said he was acting all weird, and he finally said to her, she's like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you acting weird? And he said, do you mind me like being 100% honest? This is out of love and leadership. Like, do you mind if I be honest? And she said, go ahead. And he said, I wrote it down. You are drastically, he said to her, underperforming your potential. And she said that she is in the millions club in a mansion, treating her coaches to like a dreamland. And he said that. And so I was like, well, goddamn, if she's living under, way beneath her potential, what the fuck am I doing? This question. Like I'm saying this, I'm the same. What am I doing? Like I have all the tools, I have the time, I have amazing people on my team. What am I doing? And so number one, I say my number one reason for not changing for 2 years is not reading different personal development books. I just like, cool, I like this book, and I like this book, and I like this book, I like this book too, and then I'm going to start all over from read this one book and then the other book and the other book. No, like, keep reading other books. Like, I know a lot of you guys do. I just, for some reason, wasn't. And don't just read books. Listen to podcasts. Like, make listening to podcasts part of your daily routine. Somebody said one time, somebody super successful, I forget who it was, but like they do, I don't know, just say a half hour of reading, a half hour of listening, and a half hour of watching personal development. Do what you get time for. Anyway, I'm going to open up this chat. But, so anyway, totally forget where I was. Oh yeah. So I don't know. I living up to my full potential. Hold on, guys. Talking about podcasts. Oh, that's the one thing I wasn't doing it for some reason. And if you think about it, literally that's the reason why I haven't moved forward. Like, because it's hard to post on social media when you're not being inspired. How can you inspire if you're not getting inspired? I wasn't. Same thing with getting a transformation. It was kind of the same. I was just the same. And the same sometimes get worse, sometimes get a little bit better. And I was like, that's boring. And that's not inspiring. And I'm not excited to post a transformation in my top 9. You know, like, what am I doing? You know, so I can do better. I can do better. So why am I not? So let's see, I'm pushing. She said, hold on. I wrote, I'm not pushing hard enough for what I know I'm made for in this life. Are you? Are you guys pushing hard enough for what you know that you're made for in this life? Like, answer that honestly with yourself. Or are you just like being okay with being okay because okay is comfortable, kind of? I said I have so much more to do with my life, and I'm not fighting for it. Like, I think my life's great now, and I am very happy, and I've been hanging out in it for 2 years. I really want to see what else I can do. Like, I know I can get like a house on the beach on an island, and I know I can fly my family out for Christmas. You know, I know I can pay all my cars off and get rid of my stupid ass, dumbass student loan that I need to just get out of my life. Like, I know I can do all that. Why am I not? Do you guys know if you become a 15-star diamond, every quarter you get a 50,000 plus bonus just because? You know, it starts with 2-star. 2-star, you start getting around $2,000 bonuses, 3,000 every 3 months. This is a total sidetrack. 5-star, it's always different. It's between like 4 and 5, and then 10 is around 20, 25, and then the 15-star is like between $50,000 and $70,000. Like, why aren't we doing that? Just wondering. It's every 3 months just by doing your job. So honestly, I know I can't do it by Summit. It's 100% impossible because of the 6 week waiting period. But just saying, just putting it out there, I'm going to be 15-star qualifying, just qualifying by Summit. Why not? Why not? What do you guys want to do by Summit? Like, the time is going to pass anyway. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue just be okay with being okay? Or do you want to like actually make those crazy ass dreams come true? Like, the time is passing. We're getting older. And we can do it. Patrick, I was like, what do you think I should say? Because I was like, Patrick, I don't know what I'm going to say in here. I don't know if you should come in here. And he was like, I'm like, do you have anything I should say? And he said, can you just let them know that there is no ceiling on this? There's no ceiling. Like, you guys can do better than me. You guys totally can do better than me. Like, we can all be top coaches. Like, we can all be an elite coach. Like, there is no ceiling with this. Like, if you put the work in, you get the work back, of course, with time. With your job now, if you put the work in, you're getting the same paycheck over and over and over and over and over again. You know? And that's not even definite. If you're like a hairdresser or a bartender, that's always different. So Anyway, I said, I'm done playing small. And then Elizabeth said, you might not have a Kim that tells you what you need to hear out of love and leadership like I do. But yes, you fucking do. So you guys know that I am Kim. I will tell you anything that you need to hear to move your business forward, and I'm not scared of that. If you guys ever had a one-on-one call with me, I say that. Everything that you need to hear, that you don't want to hear, I will say it. I'm not scared. Like, I want to be your friends, and I definitely have best friends. Like, you guys, whoever I talk to, like, you guys are my best friends and family. Like, but my job is to be your coach and help you move forward and be successful, not to be just your best friend. To be your coach, I have to challenge you and tell you these things that you need to hear to move your business forward. Otherwise, how is that even nice? If I know the things that you should be doing and I'm just like letting you be okay. So what I plan on doing, and don't, like, this is just my plan. Don't think that you have to do it. I'm just letting you know my plan. My plan starts with my health. That's where it always starts. You guys have to put yourself first to be successful. People always think that, like, oh my God, I'm going to do 100 messages today. That's cool. But if you're going to do 100 messages and not do a good job on your meal plan or skip your workout, those 100 messages are seriously pointless. Like, your true self, the person that they should sign up with, isn't her. You know, like, they need to meet you, like the person that you should be. And the person that you should be is someone that's following your meal plan, like not missing your workout and just being present for the people that you signed up. So the better I am as a person, the better I am to Patrick, the better I am to you guys. If you can tell, I've been doing the right thing for 2 days. Have you guys seen me all over the place now? Oh, really? That's what happens. You know? So the better I am to myself, the better I am to you guys. When I'm not doing a good job to myself, you guys can tell. You can tell. You know, I'm kind of like, goodbye. I'm going to stay and just show up. Just show up on social media. That's cool. I'm really proud of myself for always doing that. But, like, am I really doing all the things to be my best self and to have that life that I talk about? Not really. So I'm ready to. It's uncomfortable for sure, but it's like, what's the life you're living now? Is it the best or is it uncomfortable? So it's like, choose one, because I actually wrote this down. She said, I forget where it is. She said one of those uncomfortable feelings, you know, is going to change your life and the other one's going to ruin it. I don't know where I wrote it down, but that was basically it. So what I plan on doing is, like I said, putting my health first. I actually already told Instagram this is the truth. I'm going to do my still pizza or cheat once a week. This is my deal. Drinks once a week because I love team call night and I always will have a glass of wine or a drink with you guys. Dessert once a week because I'm not an animal. Like, I'm going to do that. And then the rest of the week I'm going to be on point, like 100 ounces of water every day. And I'm also, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I just committed to 2 different programs the same day. Transform 20 during the morning, and which I offer to my wellness community every day. And when I do this, my business blows up because I'm creating relationships. It sets me apart. Like, it's not just Beachbody on Demand. It's Beachbody on Demand with the friggin' crew that holds you accountable. It's not just Beachbody on Demand by yourself. It's Beachbody on Demand with the crew. You can be somewhere at a certain time. It's like a gym. So I'm talking about all this stuff in my story. Anyway, it sets me apart, you know, and it gets me better results. I do a better job when I have eyes on me, even if the eyes are on a computer. Much rather that with my friends than creeps at a gym. So I said to Patrick, and I wrote it down, I have to do at least 5 Zoom workouts with my boot camp a week. That's easy because I'm going to be doing doubles. So Transform 20 in the morning, that's 20 minutes. And I committed to Body Beast at night, but you guys don't have to do that. Do whatever you got to do. But I want a completely different body because I'm trying to get a completely different life. I'm like, I've never lifted heavy like that. I've never done anything like this before. And I just know when I get excited about something like this, my body changes pretty quickly because I'm doing 2 different programs. Like, my posts are better, my conversations are better, my pictures are better, my results are better, my business is better, my money is better. And I promise you, if you up your results, your money is totally gonna up. For real. Like, I'm trying to, my goal is to double my income this summer, and this is what I plan on doing to do this. So like, yeah, it sucks because it's summer and you want to have a margarita on the patio. I get it. But like, don't you want to show people that they can get results in 20 minutes a day? Only reason why I'm doing doubles is because I choose to for my body and my life. But like, really, 20 minutes a day is what I have been doing. I haven't touched a weight in years, to tell you the truth. So I want to let people know what can be done, in the summer, but also, I lost my fucking train of thought. I always do this, but something about 20 minutes a day. Anyway, sorry guys. Body beats at night. Yeah. And that's just you guys can do like abs at night. You can do a butt workout at night. Like, if you have a problem area and you want to do a butt transformation for a 3-week transformation to get people involved and excited about something, then you should. Like, if you have the time, first of all, if you don't, schedule it in. But if you don't, at least commit to a program from start to finish exactly the way it was designed. I also planning on staying accountable to my personal development on Instagram story, because if I don't, guys, I'm like, it's like a workout. I don't want to do it. So I'm going to read, until I find a quote that I love, that I can make into a story, that I can make into a post and share it, to let people know that I am working out my brain every day. And when they sign up as a coach, that's part of their job as well. And guys, again, if you ever say to me, I don't know what to post about, it's because you're not reading something new. That's what it is. Because trust me, you should see me wanting to smash my phone. And I'm like, I don't even know what to say. And I get so mad at myself because all I want to say to myself is, read, you idiot. Like, read something new. So I plan on sharing a quote every day with my Instagram story, an ingredient of the day from Shakeology to my Instagram story. One, because I know as a creeper, I would be obsessed for some reason reading these ingredients. Like, I'm not even a big, huge health freak, but for some reason, those superfood ingredients are so interesting to me. And it just would be like, what is that shake? How much is it? Like, what? It's only $4 for that? Like, so ingredient of the day. And also, it's not just personal development, it's product development. Thank you, Kelsey. I love you so much. So actually, I'm so glad. I just saw, for some strange reason, I quickly saw the word captions. I'm not reading the comments yet, but I quickly saw the word captions, and I'm glad I did, because my next point was going all in on my Instagram story again. When I did 2 years ago to build my business to where it exactly is right now, that's where and how my business grew, was my Instagram story. Guys, no one's really going to get to know you with one post a day on social media. They're not going to fall in love with you. And if they do, it's going to take like 5 years. So for somebody to get to know you, your personality, how you are, a little bit of your story, and like your little geekiness and how weird you are, they're going to fall in love with that behind the scenes. That's the only reason people sign up with me. I swear. Every person I talk to is, I found you in your Instagram story, you're really funny. They would never, just one post a day, like, just trust me. Imagine if you missed days. They would never. You know what I mean? Like, you guys can't miss days, first of all. But like, so my quick story, I was gone for 2.5 weeks just now. I just got back. I was in my story, of course, I would never miss a day, but I wasn't talking like how I am right now. And that's when people fall in love with me. They realize that I'm not perfect at all, and you're actually fun to watch because you're not perfect. And oh my God, you are such a mess. I can do that too. you know? But wasn't sharing, I wasn't talking. I was just doing clips because I was gone and whatever, stupid, but I was showing up. I'm proud of myself. I got no applications in my email. No one filled out an application. No one. I got home and I said, fuck this life. I'm changing. I changed it. Like I said, I committed to 2 programs. I'm like a whole different person out of nowhere. I'm just done. And I went all into my Instagram story just like I used to. And within my first 2 days, I got like 4 applications. What do you know? You know what I mean? Like, what do you know? So I'm going back all in with my Instagram story, guys. I'm going to take advantage of the polls. I'm going to reach out to anybody that watched my story and invite them. Whatever I'm talking about that day, if it's coaching or my boot camp, I'm going to invite them to either or whatever they're watching that day. I'm definitely sticking to, I stopped doing this because I was gone. I'm an idiot. 10 coach invites Monday through Friday. 10 coach invites Monday through Friday. This is just what I'm doing. I always talk about the business, so I always can ask people, whoever likes and comments, I can always ask people about it. That's just a tip. You get what you post for. If you're only talking about workouts and you're like, why am I not attracting business builders? It's like, you need to talk about the business as well to do that. So I'll be doing that more. And earlier, I talked to Kyla, and she was telling me how awesome Siobhan's call went. Proud of you, Siobhan. Crushed it. So, and she was like, it's really cool how, like, she does what works for her and, like, really does it. She, like, goes all in. What works for her in Beachbody, what she loves in Beachbody, what has her heart in Beachbody is to be mindset. And if you guys go to Siobhan Little's Instagram page right now, it's just to be mindset. She loves it. People go to her for it. She helps everybody for it. It's the reason why she's literally the top earner on our team. I'll read the questions and stuff after. But what do you love about the business? Is it Transform 20? If it is, go all in with it. Talk about the calendar. Show yourself every single day, you know, what you got for the number, and show the move of the day every day, no matter what. Like, is it the ultimate portion fix? Go all in with it. Share what you're doing for your containers. Like, go all in with it. For me, it's a little bit different. And for Kyla, it's a little bit different. We are obsessed and so in love with the business opportunity. That's what we're in love with. And that's what I'm going to go with and continue to go with, like I always have been. So, I love the programs. Trust me, they've changed my body, but the business opportunity changed my life. So I just feel more comfortable inviting to that, because I don't feel like I'm just asking them to join something. I feel like I'm asking them to change, or I'm doing them a favor, literally. You know, I don't feel weird about it. I'm like, okay, you don't want that? You're crazy, you know? But another side note, guys, I'm totally out of it tonight. It's my first call in like 3 weeks. But when I'm inviting to the coaching opportunity in my boot camps, just so you know, I am waiting for a no. Waiting. I know it's going to be a no, and I'm like excited for it. I'm like, okay, like, just so you know, I'm not going anywhere. If you ever need me, just let me know. I literally do it on purpose, because who the hell is ever going to be like, me? Yeah, totally, sign me up right now. If they did, I'd be like, scam. I'm going to block her. She's probably a fake account. You know? So I do it on purpose, knowing they're going to say no, but I also know that they're either going to try another pair of jeans on in a week or two, or get really pissed off by their boss, and the first person they're going to think of is me. So always offer the opportunity and wait for that no. But if you're consistent in all the things, I'm definitely going to sign up with you. All right. I'm almost done, I promise. Get out of my comfort zone, which I don't even want to say out loud, because that means I have to. I have to go live on Instagram, guys. I am so scared. I've never done it. Never done it. And I just, like, I don't know what to do. Like, can I ask you a quick question? There's no way to block the creepers, huh? There's no way to just, what if I'm talking and somebody says, nice boobs? Then what? because I'm going to kill him. I don't know what to do about that. Or what if someone come at? That's a thing. That's a thing, Christine, because I'm trying to be a professional network marketer, but it's really hard.
No, I was on a call with Stephanie, a live video with Stephanie Forioli or something. She's this huge fitness woman. She's not in Beachbody. And she was talking about like competing and stuff like that. And some guy was saying, you know, how big are your tits? And she's like, hey, you. Hey, and she says her screen name. She goes, go fuck yourself. Anybody can block that guy? I can't. and then she just carried on, and she goes, I'm going to answer whoever needs me to answer. And then the people watching her took care of him.
That's what, okay.
I don't know if they blocked him, but they made it uncomfortable for him to be there.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, everybody's going to get it in some way, shape, or form. So just either ignore it and pretend it's not happening, and don't give them, or just come at them and say, you know, hey, oh, Hayley, what, you got something to say? Yeah, I'm not hearing that right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, fine. I'll just be my badass self, I guess. So thank you for that. Can I ask you a serious question to all you guys? So when you think about what am I not doing that I know I need to do? I've asked you guys this before, but if you're new, and actually even if you're not new, what's different now? What are you not doing that you know you need to do to get to reach your full potential? I know for a fact a huge part of mine is, of course, reading, but it's going live. I know it, and that sucks so bad. What's yours? I would like to know in the chat. So is it like not going on an Instagram story enough? Is it not inviting to the opportunity enough? Not taking good enough pictures? Not sharing more real relatable stories? Not taking enough time to craft a good post? Is it not following up? Not tracking? Not doing a good job in your meal plan or workouts? It's like, don't you want to just, again, we have no cap. Don't you want to just see what you can do and like be the person that everyone's looking up to, being like, did you see what she did? Did you see what she did? Why can't we be those people? So it's like people need our help. I know somebody said like inviting people that are watching. They're in your business. That's like the number one thing. I always tell this story, like if I go into a business and somebody doesn't look up to me and say, hello, nice to see you or something, I will never like go back to that business again. So if somebody goes into my Instagram story or likes my posts or comments and I don't say anything to them like, hello, I see you and I appreciate your support, I think that's rude. It's like someone going into your business. Say if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you want a coffee, and the person puts their head down. That's just like the same thing to me, in my opinion. It's like there's so many Instagram girls in the world. Say thank you for being there and supporting you. Like, where'd you find me? Are you a coach too? Are you from Wilmington? This is so cool. This is like why I love Instagram. Is whatever you want to say to them. So the last thing I want to say is I'm going to do something totally cool with my personally sponsored coaches. And I think that you guys, if you have any personally sponsored coaches yourself, you should do it. And if you don't have any personally sponsored coaches, then ask your coach to do something like this. But the thing is, I'm trying to make this duplicatable so those coaches do this. So I'm going to this week I'm going to have a real conversation with anybody, like all of you guys that said you wanted to make something of this, be a diamond and above, of course, like leader, be a leader and make something of this. I'm going to be messaging you, and I really want to create like group messages, not with a lot of people, like 5 or 6, and then do daily check-ins with the Success Club tracker daily, and then like share what you read that day, an ingredient that you friggin' learned, or if you have a question that day, or but the goal is like, what do you want to be by summit? And mine is, like I said, 15-star qualifying. What's yours? I'm asking you. I don't care if you're not going to Summit. What do you want to be by like the middle of July, basically? I can't believe, like, if I am saying 15-star qualifying, you guys should be saying like 5-star diamond, because what the hell? Who am I to say that? So I'll be doing, and then not only will I be doing check-ins every day, like with the Success Club tracker, I want to do weekly calls to help you guys grow your Instagram, your following, your business. But the only thing that I have that's part of my little system, which is going to be the same exact with Ashley, with Kyla, with anybody that has coaches on here, you have to show up every day on social media to even be a part of this group. It's not fun working with people that aren't working, or you have to make work. Guys, we are independent team Beachbody coaches. Like, your success is 100% on you. We're just trying to help and be your friend, you know, and go and do this with you. So I'll be doing that this week. And so don't be like surprised when you see a message from me. And guys, don't you forget that I love doing one-on-one calls as well. I just got back and I'm going to be working hardcore. I'm not going anywhere until Summit. So my business is my #1 priority. So last little bit, I wanted just to recap what I am planning on doing to basically double my income this summer and level up and reach my full potential is focus, hold on a second, 100% on my health. So I think it's really important where the times where people aren't really working out, they're just effing off, to show them you can do it in 20 minutes a day. Hold on, I need to write a quick note before I forget. But anyway, so I'll be doing that. I'll be doing doubles because I can. Transform 20 during the day, Body Beast at night, 5 times a week. And I will be doing at least 5 Zoom workouts with my boot camp. Like I said, it builds better relationships, sets me apart, gets me better results, gets them better results, and creates coaches without even knowing. I will be staying accountable with my personal development daily on my Instagram story. Also accountable with my ingredient of the day for Shakeology, because when people, like, for the next month, they won't even question you for why it costs that much, guys. It's a healthiest shake out there, hands down. If you do your research, you could school anyone that ever said, I use keto shake. Oh, really? Does your keto shake have this ingredient? I will be getting out of my comfort zone every day, which does include my 10 coach invites Monday through Friday. That's still scary to me, guys. It's still awkward to me. I'm going to be doing that and be going live. So if you guys don't see me going live, then say something. Kelsey, I know you will. Making my Instagram story my #1 priority. Take advantage of the polls, the quizzes, and just sharing exactly what I'm doing. Always be inviting. When I do a move of the day, guys, when you're doing a move of the day, invite to something. Invite to your boot camp. It's the easiest and fastest way to invite to a boot camp without your mouth. I do it every day, no matter what. I say, like, something different every day, but I always am invited to my boot camp. I always share my like a countdown to my next boot camp. Again, the easiest and fastest way to invite. If you do like 3 moves or just 1 move, but it takes 3 clips or whatever it is, each clip is a quick little bit of an invite. What else? Sorry. Instagram story priority. Oh, quick. This is the thing about the caption that I never even got to. What do you think, guys? 95% of the world isn't listening to your Instagram story, is not listening to your Instagram story. So it's really important to take that extra 2 minutes to caption what you're saying. So if you notice in my Instagram story, whatever I'm saying, the most important parts, I am captioning it. So when someone's creeping me on their lunch break, but they can't have their phone, they're just like click, 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 clicking. They're basically being invited with just my words. They don't have to hear me. So that's a huge piece of what I'm changing. I've been doing that, just saying, but talking more, making my Instagram my #1 priority, which when I say #1 priority, like when I say that, I am inviting to the business opportunity, or I'm inviting to the boot camp or something, adding value and inviting every day to my Instagram story. And then do what you love. Like, I want to know what you love. Whatever you do love at Beachbody, own it and start sharing about it more. You know, what do you love about Beachbody? Is it the business opportunity? Is it the friendships? Is it the accountability? Is it the boot camps? Like, what is it? What really changed your life with it? What really changed? Also, I do love Shakeology because I used to have headaches every single day. So I should probably talk about that more. Some girl today at the acai bowl place, the new place that I go to that I love so much, the first thing they said to me was, "What's your name?" But the first thing I saw my friend there, she works there, I met her there, and she said she has the worst headache in the whole entire world. And I was like, I can't just keep my mouth shut. So I was like, not just saying this, but the shakes that I drink every single day that you see in my Instagram story, because I know that you look at my Instagram, is got rid of my shakes and got rid of my headaches 100%. So just don't be afraid to say those things. Anyway, do and talk about what you love to make it more fun. Like, it seems like less like work when you talk about what you love. And coach mentorship program. Oh, you guys already heard about my coach mentorship program. And then I wanted to end this call with this quote from Elizabeth's podcast. Fuck, do I not have it? She said, oh my God, you guys ready for this? This is it, and I'm leaving. The last person I want to meet on my deathbed is the person I was meant to become. Hello? You guys got that? The last person I want to meet on my deathbed is the person I was meant to become. Can you imagine if, like, you met this person who, like, had a husband, was so happy with dogs, and just, like, in a mansion with friggin' living on an island, just, like, living their best, and you're like, whoa, I could have had that. But I was too scared of what everybody else thought, or I was believing my own fucking lies. You know? So think about that thing that you're not doing, and just start with that. You know, the thing that I'm not doing was personal development, but it all goes together. It all goes together. So I just challenge you guys to level up and meet that next level you, because you deserve it. And so does your family. Any questions?
I have a question.
Hi, Lauren.
Hey, girl. You mentioned something like at the very beginning of the call that resonated with me. How did you, or how do you overcome self-sabotage?
Oh my God, dude. Lauren, it's so hard. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you that you're fucking up and you need to change your life, because I needed that. I was doing so bad, actually. I was actually partying with you in Plymouth, not doing good at all. I was like last year maybe. And I was doing like, I just was doing the worst possible things to everything, like Patrick, my business and my results and my body. And my coach, just for some reason, Keith caught it. And he called me out of nowhere and said, "What are you doing with your life right now?" He said, "Are you trying to ruin everything? Are you trying to ruin everything that you just built?" And I was like, "I'm just having fun. Like, why are you trying to judge me?" And he's like, "No, you're not. You're trying to self-sabotage yourself. You're too scared to see who you're really meant to be. You're too scared." And he's like, "And that's sad." And I was like, so sometimes you need somebody just to tell you, and maybe I'm telling you that right now. I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say besides, like, the only way to get yourself out of that is by putting yourself first with your health and fitness first. And as soon as you do that, you just turn into a different person. You're happier. All of a sudden you want to read more. All of a sudden you want to talk to people more. All of a sudden you want to share what's working more. So, like, why, when I'm doing the right thing, like, I haven't been this happy in a while, and I was just 2 days of doing the right thing. And I was like, why don't I do this all the time, Patrick? And he goes, because it's hard. You know, it's hard work to eat healthy and to do doubles and to like put to work on your business is hard, but he's like, but some people don't know how to choose the difference between the two. And I don't know. I just think starting with your health and fitness first, like commit to a program right now.
Can I just say something on that?
Yes, please.
I think, you know, I love personal development, Lauren, and as much as I love it, I find myself steering away from it when I need it the most. And I was never one to be like, oh, I hate myself. I'm so bad at this. Like, I'm not good at that. She's better at that than I. I was never that type of person. But, like, looking back in hindsight, I realized I was doing things that portrayed that kind of mindset. And like Hayley said, okay, I'm not bad at computers. I just need to learn how to be better. And I feel like it goes hand in hand with, like, if you're constantly, like, showing up for yourself mentally and, like, inside-wise, even if it doesn't feel good when you first start, but when you continue to do it every single day, or, like, take time away from people so you can spend more time with yourself. That's what works for me. And I wouldn't consider myself like a self-sabotager to the extreme, but I do those things looking back in hindsight, and I realized, well, what was I doing to make that better? And it always comes down to personal development for me.
Love that. Thanks, Brooke. I just know, like, when you're not doing good, your brain just wants you to do worse. That's how I just was. I was like, oh, cool, I had that cake yesterday. I'm going for 2 donuts today. Skipping my workout. It's all right. For real, I'm not kidding. That was, like, not kidding at all. So, like, as soon as I don't know, hopefully you snap out of it. That's why I'm so grateful to be a coach, because you kind of you can't fall off for long, you know, in my opinion. I can't. I work too hard to fuck it all up now, you know.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when your body like plateaus and you're not really getting any results like physically, what do you do? Because like I can still post my postpartum pictures, but honestly it's kind of getting old. My son's like 8 months, so some of the pictures are getting really repetitive, but my body's like stuck. And I've changed programs. I'm doing T20 now, but it's still not really doing anything.
Maybe, have you ever done Body Beast? You can do it with me, just saying.
Yeah, I might need to do something like that, but for right now I've been stuck for like a couple weeks. I'm like, what do I post?
I mean, it's not all about physical transformation.
Yeah.
Of course. Because like, how much do you feel different from the day that you had your son to now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All of that. But another thing you could like start looking, I mean, you're doing your personal training license as well. Like you probably are looking more into like nutrition and stuff. You could talk a lot about that. But you could totally find, Forrest, I'll try to think of one, like a good combo for you, but you could totally find a good different, like for me too, my body's kind of the same, but I'm like, nope, let's do something totally different. So fail forward, I'll see if it works. Body Beast. And why don't you do P90X? It's a little bit longer though for you. Like you're a new mom. I'll have to think about it for you.
I was gonna say too, I kind of got to that point like my first summer with Beachbody, I like got the results, and then I kind of just like hit that plateau. And yeah, like changing up your like the workout routine you're doing like completely. But I also changed my meal plan and I bumped up a calorie bracket. Just because like from working out and doing all the things, my metabolism sped up. So even though I was eating more food, it was used as fuel, and so I was burning more calories and I started to see results again. So even just like adding in an extra green and an extra red can really start to like amp things up for you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I can smell my dinner. Patrick is just something else. Did I help you guys today to just realize you're not living up to your potential and we deserve to, all of us? So figure out your plan for Summit or the next couple of months, because they're going to pass anyway. And let's work for like what we're meant to be. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.